starry night.
A hot cup of coffee isn't just for the early birds. It can... Coffee is not a must, but a calm and relaxed mindset sure is.
Have you had dinner yet? A full stomach ensures a good night's sleep. Thank you for your patronage. Please come again.
Good evening. Today's special is the electric margarita with bluesy undertones. Joy that this one's flavor goes on and on. Ah, what a perfect mix. The joy that this delicious composition brings. I'll be waiting for your next visit.
I'll help you win. The lunch is on you.
How can I help?
I would never turn down Lord.
Eradicate all evil. My blade is ready. Where's the sacrifice core?
Camille, you really think I'd stroll around with us? Even though the Ravenlocks and the Exaltus have been... I'm the one offering the sacrifice core here.
I'm just here to verify that the core you mentioned is real. Our partnership isn't just talk.
Sure thing. I'll take you to where I keep once you verify it's legit. Have Lady Dina come over.
All right, lead the way.
It seems Hartman is trying to bargain for more. It's just that... Why would they own... And I can't shake the feeling that Camille doesn't want...
Who's this Dina he just mentioned?
Kind of. Lord Vathan, I really think we should hurry. We must get...
I've got a shortcut planned, but there are gonna be ethereals along the way. I'll let you handle them, Vivian.
Don't worry, Lord Vathan. You're in capable hands. I'll ensure your safety. Ethereals! Stay away from Lord Vathan! Looks like Hartman's trying to negotiate for more leverage. Let's get out of here before we're spotted. Let's keep moving, Lord Vathan. To me, Lord Vathan.
My blade is already sheathed.
My turn. They're still over there. Looks like they're arguing. This is our chance. Let's hurry. No matter who has the sacrifice core, Hartman or the Exaltists, it would be really dangerous. Hand over what's in the box. Or we do this the hard way. Let's hurry and secure the sacrifice core. Lord Faith, so Hartman never kept the core here to begin.
How did you even find your way here? Where's the core in the box? What did you do?
You call this keeping...
Vivian, it's been ages.
Dina!
Oh my, you actually remember me. Look at you. Thrive. So, tell me, do you ever dream about the people you've killed?
Back then,
You had no idea? While you were soaking up all that love from your dad.
I wasn't...
Lady Dina, Miss Vivian didn't act...
Camille, when did I say you could meet up with Hartman today?
I just wanted to make sure this...
Really? So loyal. Just a few words from Vivian and you'd be...
I won't, Lady Dina.
Don't even think about betraying. However, I do understand it's fake.
No way! I got this straight from Hugo! How can you just claim it's fake without any proof?
Ugh, seriously? The sacrifice core can max out the ether particles within human bodies in no time at all. But look at your little subordinate. How uncouth. He's making noises like some animal. Can you shut him up? The masterpiece Father made for the Creator? Isn't this worthless piece of...
So, the real...
Vivian.
I don't know. If I knew where... Dina, you understand what the sacrifices are, and...
Oh, weren't you the one who decided? If it weren't for your tears, how would they have encountered such misfortune? How self-righteous, Vivian. Their fate, it was you who brought disaster on them.
Landon just needed an excuse, whether I shed tears or not. He'd treat living beings as mere subjects for his... Dina, you know all of this! Landon...
Shut up, shut up, shut up, Vivian! Why do you always mess... You did it before, and you just had to ruin my plan. If you don't give me...
I told you I don't have the sacrifice core. Otherwise I... Lord Phaethon, find the right moment to retreat.
Oh, really? Then I suppose they're...
More ethereals are coming.
No room for mercy.
Well done. There are too many. There's no chance to get out of this. Okay. Got it. Notice me, Lord.
Fine. Victory. The only option.
Stay away from Lord Phaethon! There are so many. It's ink.
Shun Palace. Good fortune, closed gate, safety.
What?
An evil miasma gathers here.
Another place of conflict. If you wish to avoid disaster, then head southeast. Now!
Thank you.
Finally, peace and quiet. You must be Belle, right? Mayflower mentioned a special partner might need my help.
Can I ask?
I'm the 13th generation master of Yunque Summit. You can call me Yixuan. Mayflower passed along your info, and I was curious what kind of person you are. So at first, I thought it might be a hassle, but your energy field...
Oh, so you're the investigator the mayor talked about.
Yes. He also asked me to be your temporary teacher and offer you a bit of guidance.
Guidance? What exactly does that...
Unfortunately, this isn't the right time, or I have some investigation work to catch up on, and it seems you've got... I'll find a good time to visit you soon.
I'm so sorry, Lord Vathan. I'm just not feeling very well. I think I'll head back for now. I'll investigate.
You definitely need some rest. Let's get out of the hollow.
Lord Vathan, are you going to rest now?
I'm not in a hurry to get back. You've been kind of off. If something's bugging you, just spill it if you want to. I'm a pretty good listener, you know.
I didn't mean to keep my past from you, Lord Vathan. When I was little, people thought I brought misfortune, so no matter where I went, no one wanted me around for long. Then, one day, Landon adopted me and brought me to the air. I met Dina, who was so kind to me, treating me like a dear sister. She told me her father, Landon, was a great man who'd one day make everyone stop fearing the hollows, so all life could live freely inside and outside of them. Dina helped Landon pick people for the blessing, and everyone in the Exaltists respected her greatly. Those who received the blessing would have a better ether aptitude. Back then, Dina would chat with me every day, but things between us shifted when Landon asked me to step in for... Landon told me I didn't only bring misfortune. After that, he'd take me to meet people who got the blessing. At first, I was ecstatic, thinking I could help others.
The blessing medicine. Please tell me.
Yes. To be precise, it wasn't the medicine Landon developed could boost abilities quickly, but also sped up the In the end, most people turned into ethereals. The ethereals were killed while the sacrifices were given to the higher-ups of the Exaltists. The Exaltists wanted the sacrifices to hold human consciousness. So Landon's met it one day. I saw Dina, and tears streamed. I had always thought that getting the blessing was a good thing. Until that evening, I broke Landon's rules for the first time and followed him out of the Exaltist. I trailed him to the hollow, where I witnessed in the end, that person became an ethereal. Then, without hesitation, before Landon returned, I went back to the residence and just a few days later, I wanted to save her and stop anyone else from getting deceived. So, that day, I told everyone at first. Landon argued, but in front of them all. Lord Landon, please accept the—
Vivian, you...
Why won't you accept the blessing? Were you lying to us?
Ungrateful fools! You have no use anymore!
Liar!
Run! Run!
Dina! Dina, wake up!
Vivian? What's happening?
Listen to me. Lord Landon's so-called blessing isn't... Father!
No, I was just...
Mom, I want to go home.
It's got nothing to do with us. This...
Vivian, was this you?
Dina, I just didn't want you to accept the blessing. Everyone who does ends up...
I just don't want to lose my father.
You knew? If you...
He's my father. He's all I have. Stop being self-righteous, Vivian.
I thought once Landon was gone, Dina would... I never expected her to continue his research. Camille lost her entire family in a hollow decision. She's not a bad person. She joined the Exaltists very early on. And even that day, she was just... All these years, she's been following Dina. Taking... I didn't just fail to save Dina. I see misfortune approaching. Maybe I really am a bring...
No way. You're not the one bringing bad luck. As for Dina and Camille, they know the truth. The hollows and the disasters they caused took more than just their loved ones. But not all survivors
Lord Phaethon.
You need to believe in yourself. You're currently... I remember you saying you really like yourself now.
Yes. Thank you for listening to my story today. Years have gone by. Maybe Dina and I were meant to meet today. So I could finally spill it all out. Lord Phaethon,
Whenever you're feeling down, don't hesitate.
I will. I'll track down the location of the sacrifice core. Good night, Lord Phaethon. Shawl, I didn't expect you to be working.
I was just covering someone's shift. The screening here is super strict, and I was afraid the supervisor would realize I was new and subbing for someone, so I happened to bump into this guy, a blonde man wearing a hat. Then he logged that footage into the... Later, I found that part of the footage...
Blonde, wearing a hat.
Do you know him?
I think it's him. If it were Hugo. Thank you, Shawl.
You were great! You also helped me a lot when I started. If it weren't for you cleaning up my messes. All right, go ahead and do what you need to do.
Vivian share the same? Silence is no good for...
I just don't want Dina to reach a point.
Hasn't she already reached that point with what she's...
The formula for the Landon serum was lost. If the dormant sacrifice and the remaining Landon serum are destroyed, we can put...
And the sacrifice...
That belongs to the creator. No. Although I find Landon's methods despicable, I can't deny that the Exaltists and the creator are leading us in the right direction. I just don't want Dina to spend her life...
I mean, no offense, but I find your I will confirm the location of the dormant sacrifice and find the chance to I do not want any of my... As for the sacrifice core, as for how things will...
The creator will guide me.
Camille was
Now Camille's actions make sense. But
Hugo...
Belle, Lycon said there's something urgent he needs to discuss with...
All right, let's patch him...
Master Proxy, we have just learned that the Ravenlock family will hope this banquet is rather special, as they're allowing members with Hartman at the center of controversy. There are many members of the family. The mayor has been spreading rumors of a young tycoon who... This information has lured a young man named Burton.
So... you...
Correct. And Hartman's study...
I see. Hartman...
So, what should...
You can attend as her +1.
+1? Lord Phaethon, please go with...
Master Proxy, it seems Mr.
Yes, just your presence will...
All right, then let's go together.
I'll send you the time and place for the meeting with Burton. If you encounter any danger, please evacuate immediately. I hope everything goes well for you tonight.
Miss Banshee, I believe I've shown you my sincerity. Now...
Sincerity?
If we're to work together, Miss Banshee, you should drop your pretentious...
I am well aware of the ways of the Ravenlock family. If I were to come empty-handed, since I agreed to come with you, and even brought along my...
No need for such an off-colored...
We both know. I know far more about how the Ravenlock family made their fortune. I am also well aware of why Hartman...
Oh? Do tell.
Exaltists, blessing...
How did you know that?
If I'm not mistaken, my companion and I are... Perhaps when we've had our fill...
You know where the sacrifice is?
So, can we go and... I'm also looking for... We can discuss what you wish to know.
Of course. I wouldn't let such an As for dessert, I will prepare it myself, and I guarantee I'll come find you later.
These kinds of people... I really don't know how Hugo used to put up with it.
Wow, you were so cool just now. Like a powerful, noble lady. You sent Burton packing with just a few...
It's just, fortunately, that old fox Hartman, he's definitely keeping the destruction of the sacrifice and the fact that the sacrifice core is fake. Otherwise, Burton wouldn't have Lord Phaethon. Let's find Hartman's...
All right, I've already taken note of the surrounding terrain. Once more people arrive, we'll enter the garden through the door in the corner of the banquet hall.
Wherever you go, I'll follow. Isn't the...
The security around the manor is really strict, but inside...
Right. Having some backup would be safer.
Let's check Hartman's recent correspondences for clues.
Right. Though the core he gave Dina was fake.
Then let's split up.
Esteemed guests, is the catering at the Ravenlock family banquet not to your satisfaction? So much so that these two distinguished guests felt the need to come to my humble office to scavenge for food. Don't want to come out? Well, after all, you, Burton, that greedy idiot, fell for the mayor's, but I never expected that he would bring you. I suppose I should thank him. Otherwise, I would have had to go to great length. Vivian, Phaethon, tell him I shall be taking the wealth and power. Bullet! How?
Dear Uncle, one must... You can just tell me what you want to say directly.
Hugo! Impossible! You...
Uncle, you must know a Ravenlock will never stop. Did you really think I would be defeated so soon?
You filthy bastard! You only know how to resort to these
petty tricks. Perhaps you'd like to know what I managed to accomplish, my dear Uncle. Faking my own death. Hope it's all worth the theatrics in the end. It was just to keep Hartman off my back, but maybe I went a little overboard. The manager must be pretty shaken up. I should apologize at some point.
You're taking longer to rest than I expected.
Lycon, you think too highly? Well, thank you for your cooperation. Why do you... You should be happy. We pulled the...
Drop your foolish...
I'm glad you still remember the code we set all those... Oh, right. Do you remember when we last used this trick? It was...
Sometimes I... Have you never thought about what the consequences would be if I didn't understand your code?
You'd understand it. Of course. If things really... You wouldn't be so arrogant as to think I'd bet it...
You're insane.
No. I'm flattered.
So what exactly is the purpose behind all this? Surely after going to such great lengths to erase your own existence, don't try to brush this off.
Don't get your tail in a twist. I have more plans that require your assistance, so naturally, as things stand, whether as Hugo...
Seems you've made quite a few enemies.
As a member of the Ravenlock family, I negotiated with Edmund and managed to obtain resources from... Meanwhile, I used my identity in Mockingbird to strike a deal with Hartman and gather information. Oh, by the way, the crime declaration letter... He's probably figured that out by now, right?
The mayor learned about the sacrifice attacks through his own means. He lacked an opportunity to take action.
You aren't hopeless yet. In short, I'm more well-informed than you're. But of course, it comes at a cost. After all, You can't hide the smoke from a wildfire.
When I helped you put on your little act, killing you in
Oh, yes. And it worked like a charm, didn't it? Now no one cares for me anymore, and another crucial point is, although I feel bad for Phaethon about what happened, but it had to be done. That's the only way they would be safe.
I noticed that you never turned your blade toward Master So, those words you said back then were also...
I will bloody my hands. I will carry the... Obviously, it was all an...
Hugo, what, taking such a tremendous...
Would you believe me if I said it's for... But unfortunately, it's not. I want revenge on the Ravenlock family. And of course, I also promised Vivian that I would help her investigate...
You don't look too good. Is it your wound?
No. Lycon, do you have a place that is...
What exactly are you doing?
Don't look at me like that. Hartman recently obtained a bizarre substance. After use, it allows control of the victim's mind. To some extent.
You were dosed with it.
To be more precise, Lycon, I deliberately allowed Hartman to put this drug in my cup to... After finding out about it, I quickly found someone. The good news is he gave me a very low dose. There's a different medication that can delay its onset. The bad news, when I delay those effects, however, they will accumulate and erupt when my body reaches it, and that's exactly what's happening now. I need to endure. So, lock myself in this. I've tied my limbs to prevent me from smashing the... Anyway, after you leave, do not open this door. Nope.
I recommend seeking professional medical assistance.
This is advice I received from a doctor. So, Lycon, all you need to do...
What if I want to stop you?
You know you won't succeed.
I understand. Don't die, you stupid bastard.
Is this because the side effects haven't worn off yet? Lycon's late. I'm surprised. Or is something wrong with time itself? Looks like someone's over there. Might as well go ask.
It's all your fault. I wish I had never given birth to you. Everything will get better if you die. He'll come back. We'll have it then. I'll be able to. So, Hugo.
So, I was...
That's because...
Who are you?
I am you. Hidden deep within your heart. You want to kill her, don't you? Every time she beat you without reason, when she tried... Why not admit your hatred? As you are, you could...
Yes, I hate her. I hate her because she was foolish and shallow, greedy and stupid. I hate her because she doesn't deserve to be a mother, so she chose to blame me. Blame me for my heterochromia, but I won't kill her, because I know it won't.
Have you been brainwashed by that dog?
Don't compare. I've simply come to understand.
She sold you without you. Does it not torment you? Do you not feel? Kill her.
But now?
Stop lying to yourself. This weak-minded thinking will only lead you to failure. Do you still not get it? This is how the world... If you want to change anything, just like that woman. So listen to me. Why forgive them? They don't...
I'm not forgiving them. Or rather, perhaps the person I hate the most, but rather my weak, powerless past self. I hate myself for having neither the strength, and that me is you. So, I forgive.
You'll regret this, fool. Your pretty words mean.
I see. This is still an illusion. I wonder who's going to show up this time.
Brother! Hugo, let's play hide and seek! I'm already hiding! You'll find me, right? Like you always do!
Serena.
You're looking in the wrong place. I found an even better hiding spot this time. Harder to find than any place you showed me. Hey, Hugo. Do you ever wonder why I had to die?
It was because of me.
That's right. It was because of you. It's all your fault. If only you didn't exist, I wouldn't have had to suffer. Still looking in the wrong spot. I can't believe you still haven't found me after all this time. Have you forgotten about me?
I haven't forgotten.
It's okay. I'll forgive you. I'll still be nice to you, just like before. I was the only one who was ever nice to you, wasn't I?
Yes.
Then tell me, why do good people always suffer? Why is kindness always punished instead? Tell me, Hugo, why? Hugo, are you lost? Go back the way you came. I left you a surprise there.
We meet again, my friend.
I told you, I am you.
Of course.
Yes, your half-sister, unfortunately. I don't like the way you blame yourself. Because that means your mother sold you to the Ravenlocks. And your father, he saw you.
My brothers and sisters wanted to get rid of...
In their eyes, you were no more, and so she was fated to die.
They tried to kill me. Many times.
So they killed Serena, who was weaker. Those cruel brats thought that by reporting it, not only...
In this world,
And that's exactly... You found a perfect opportunity.
I don't remember that.
Here you go again. Deep down inside, you've always wondered. Don't you want to rip them to shreds? Just like that. Recall your exhilaration, your cathartic...
Those brothers and sisters of mine are all dead. I cannot take revenge against the long deceased.
They died by Hartman's hand, dying in the pump.
Boring. I find it hilariously ironic. Is that not karma? Power struggles, pitting kin against each other, it's like a curse, written in...
Don't forget.
That's right, my dear nephew. No matter how much you deny it, the blood of the Ravenlock family flows through your veins. Survival of the fittest. Only the strongest deserve. This is the path of success that has led the Ravenlock family to victory countless times. A blessing. And as long as you live, you'll never escape the mark of family. You are destined to one day become someone like me, like your father.
Is that fear I sense? I can see.
I won't.
You won't become a failure like him. So relax. Our power is so. Do not deny your own desire. Admit it. Deep within your heart lies a spot. And I...
Lygon. Never thought I'd be this genuinely thankful to see you. Seeing you means this never-ending nightmare is finally over, right? I don't want to hear something like that from you. You have no idea what that man, my father, is really like.
A person who stops at nothing for their own interests and ambitions.
And what do you think I'm doing this for?
All of this was part of your plan. You knew where the Ravenlock family was going to seek revenge. You plotted to assassinate your own father, but he was too vigilant. After almost being assassinated, your father was furious and locked everyone in the hall, but was unable to find the assassin.
And what a coincidence that a hollow disaster. So, The one who killed innocent.
You knew what choice, and this time you succeeded. You killed your... Admit it, Hugo. You don't care.
Enough. I may hate him for betraying me.
What?
You aren't Lycon, the other me. Hidden deep with... I've been waiting for you.
It seems you've already grown accustomed.
Just as you said. You are... We are, ultimately...
Then you should know what I want when you and Lycon split. Because you realize some people live only to...
For that.
That's right. Just to slay the dragon, you must first become... You know the truth better than anyone. If you hadn't hesitated, and instead see innocent civilians, wouldn't have died. You can save more people.
I've spent countless hours.
So why not submit to your...
I wasn't responsible for Father's death. His schemes to kill the head of the family were also for a behemoth like the Ravenlock. Of course, whether it's tops, I refuse to be dragged down.
You foolish stuff. Or are you going to follow Lycon and otherwise? Of course you are right to do so. No one in this world can be trusted. Always. But you stay silent. That's why you are incapable of exploiting them. But remember, and we are children born. Come.
But you, and I'll never lose to my...
Think about all the injustice you've suffered. If you choose to forgive, you're betraying yourself. You know that.
Letting you consume me would be the real betrayal to myself.
You're just afraid to admit it. Trying to kill me. You think you can just get rid of me? Without me, you are nothing.
For what it's worth, thank you. Don't be afraid. You and I are inseparable. You're part of me, just as I am part of you.
Fancy words won't change anything.
No. It's not just platitudes. I finally understand now. Some pain only fades when it's seen, when it's accepted. So I won't fight you anymore. I won't hate myself anymore. Weakness, hatred, malice, strength, forgiveness. justice.
Hugo, it's time. Hugo, you...
Did I scare you? I made it through. I won. No praise from me, my dearest partner. This is just like what I saw in my dream.